only the home of the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, and wonderful cafes, it's also home to dozens of fun museums filled with old stuff. So, Go-Go Gadget Field Trip. Paris is not only full of French people, it's full of museums, like the Louvre. If you laid 2 Eiffel Towers end to end, you would have the length of the Louvre Museum, or the world's largest traffic jam. It's so big, it stretches for half a mile along the Seine River. Hope the pictures don't get wet. Let's take a spin around the Louvre. Go-Go Gadget Copter. The Louvre began as a fortress. It even had a moat to keep people out. Of course, now that it's a museum, they had to hide the moat to get people in. Since it started as a fort, they figured it was a safe place for a palace. But it grew so big, they had to fill it with art and make it into a museum. You see, the king filled his home with art to show his friends. His friends started telling their friends. And soon everyone wanted to see the art. In 1793, the Louvre opened its doors to everyone forever. It's one of the oldest existing museums in the world. There are over 300,000 works of art in the Louvre. Wowzers, that's a lot of frames to dust. One of the most famous is that woman with a funny smile, the Mona Lisa. This painting was created by a very famous Italian artist, Leonardo da Vinci, but no one knows who Mona Lisa was. This sounds like a case for Inspector Gadget. Okay, let's look at the clues. To get Mona Lisa to smile, Leonardo had musicians, singers, jugglers, even clowns perform in his studio. He drew the line at elephants. The Mona Lisa had no eyebrows because women in her day used to pluck them all out. Speaking of unidentified women, here's another historical Jane Doe, the Venus de Milo. Back in the 2nd century BC, someone obviously said, "Stick 'em up, Venus." She did better. She tossed her arms away. For years, Louvre authorities made plaster arms in different positions, carrying robes, apples, lamps, or just pointing. But nothing ever looked right. She would have looked great with a pair of hat hands like mine. Finally, the king threw up his arms and said, "Leave her alone." He also said, "The work of no other sculptor must ever mar her beauty." Besides, without arms, she takes up less room. Another favorite Louvre sculpture is the Winged Victory. She was made during the same time as Venus. If you think Venus had problems, look at this poor lady. She's not only missing her arms, she lost her head along the way. Here's a Louvre must-see. Actually, it's a must-see-through, the newest addition to the Louvre. You can't miss it because it's in the center of the courtyard outside, and it's huge. It's the glass pyramid designed by American architect I.M. Pei, and he didn't pay at all. They paid him. To help find your way, there are departments for everything. Drawings, sculptures, paintings. It's not easy sorting jewelry, rugs, furniture, art from Greece, Rome, and the Orient. It's hard enough seeing it. It's an 8-mile walk through the rooms. Wonder if they'd consider renting golf carts. There are 50 galleries chock full of some of the world's finest paintings. That's a lot of paint, canvas, frames, and nails. Not to mention all the cracks in the wall that they cover. Wouldn't wallpaper have been cheaper? Here's an Inspector Gadget field trip fact. If you like drawings, this is the place to go. Over and over and over again. They have to keep taking drawings down just to put up more drawings. Hope they didn't throw the old ones away.
Don't go away. We'll be right